Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we show you small creators how to punch above your weight class and really fight the bigger production houses. And today I'm going to show you how me and my team member operated as a two-man crew and were able to pull off a Shark Week video using a monochrome background with a lot of key work and post-production, but we were able to do it. So we actually shot a Kia Telluride for the video. Not my Acura. We're coming back so that we can show you guys how we did it. But this is what I shot it on. Fuji XT-4 with the Viltrox 2314. I believe we shot it at f2.2. Shot on Astia. You know, bumped my shadows a little and brought down the highlights to flatten it out just a smidge. And pretty much didn't mess with the colors a whole lot. And then all the audio was obviously done in post. So let's come over here and I'll show you the lighting setup. We got some light punching in from the side. We had some coming in through the back here to do a big fill light, a nice soft fill light. Not enough to create shadows, but enough to kind of bump your edges just a little bit. We had another light coming in on the left side, and then another one shooting up to even out the coloring. As you can see, this is not an ideal scenario. This warehouse was not built for chroma key work, but it was keyed out well enough to where I could fix the errors with masking. And so, whenever we were actually doing the video, Mark, who's recording this right now, was in the front seat. He was folded up like a cheap suit so that I could shoot the camera over his shoulder and not see him at all. So that it looked like a point of view. We actually had the headrest removed in the Kia. I was sitting in the back seat. And whenever I would call action, he would hit the start button and hide his hands as quickly as he could to get all the starting screens to go up and appear. And I, with a handheld rig, I had a top handle but no cage, no gimbal, held it and made it look like a first-person view, panned it around, came back up, brought it in, and then swung over to the left, except I had to do more of a pivot to make it look like a natural head movement. And then all the rest of the magic was done in post, which I will now show you on my editing rig using DaVinci Resolve to do all of it. The keying, the color grading, the audio, the masking work, all of it is done in DaVinci Resolve. You can do, I believe you can do all this in the free version. I have the studio version, but I'm pretty sure you can do everything I'm gonna show you guys in the free version of DaVinci Resolve. So let's jump over there and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so now we are in the DaVinci Resolve portion of the video. I did this in 3 videos. First video is I used the keying tool to key out the gray background, and that didn't get a perfect key, so I had to go and create a series of power windows, one for the main window, one for the side window, and I had to go frame by frame by frame and manually remove the edging that the color key was grabbing. I exported that as a base layer. Obviously in that base layer the real shark footage was in there. So for the next layer I needed to add a shark attacking from the side. So I took the first video and put it in as my base layer, and now for video 2 I had to key out the shark. I added a little bit of movement left to right for the shark, and I had to also, sorry, not key out, but I had to mask out the shark. I added some movement to the shark, and I also had to mask out the window so that it wouldn't clip through the car. I wanted it to look like it came and it smacked up against the glass. Okay, and so when I was done with that, I exported that. All this at the highest setting of 4K. Then I used that as the base for this one. And for this last video here, what I did was I had the background shark, the real shark, and then the keyed in fake shark. All this was, I believe it was a dozen layers of sound design. I got most of it from artlist.io. I also added a motion blur left to right in here to sell it a little bit more. I also added a fade from black at the beginning, and this is how it looked completed.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like it if you liked it. Subscribe to stay on top of all my new content. I'm going to do my very best to push out more content as quickly as I can. Content has been a little bit slow and sporadic. I do have a full-time job as well as the production company, and I'm trying to get you guys some YouTube videos, so please bear with me. It will get better in the near future. I've got a couple in the pipeline right now. Again, thank you so much for sitting all the way through this one. Y'all have a great day.